MobLand Episode 7 introduced a new player, Janet McTeer's mysterious persona Cat, and one plausible idea explains why she wields significantly more influence than the crime leaders presented thus far. By the end of Episode 7, Richie Stevenson had begun to settle the score with the Harrigans for the murders of his wife and kid. However, he was stopped from causing any more harm to his competitors by a single phone call from a lady only identified as Cat, who prevents Jamie Lopez of the as-yet unnamed cartel from killing Serafina Harrigan. MobLand's 7 episodes have centered almost exclusively on the simmering conflicts between the Harrigan and Stevenson crime groups, both of which run drugs and guns in London. 2 killings turned the commercial competition into a full-fledged war, raising the stakes for everyone involved. However, Episode 7 served as a timely reminder of how much larger the world is when it comes to organized crime. If MobLand Season 2 is produced, there is a considerable potential that the show's scope will expand significantly, and Cat McAllister could be the key to that international future. So yet, very little is known about Janet McTeer's Cat McAllister, who appears briefly at the end of Episode 7. It is revealed that she is the one behind Donnie's occasional appearances, the mystery man who has visited Zosia several times in search of Harry, and it is Donnie who Harry calls in his hour of need, with Brendan and Serafina actually on the verge of being executed. She is shown in a luxurious private jet working with financial documents of some kind, indicating that she is well funded. However, there is certainly more to her extraordinary level of power. In just a few seconds on the phone, she completely destroys Jamie Lopez and the cartel's commercial ties with Richie Stevenson. Someone who makes the cartel shake in their boots is not to be taken lightly. Therefore, it appears that Cat is considerably more than just a millionaire throwing money around for influence. She also has a distinctive American accent, which stands out even more among the distractingly poor dialects of MobLand. The most credible popular notion about Cat's identity is that she has a position of influence in a global organization, most notably the American Central Intelligence Agency. Her American accent clearly supports that hypothesis, but more importantly, her connection with Jaime Lopez leads in the same manner. The CIA has long been suspected and accused of working with the cartels. Knowing that they cannot stop the flow of drugs into America, they collaborate with the cartels to limit and/or direct the flow for their own reasons. The entrance of Cat serves as a timely reminder of how small-scale MobLand's plot has been thus far. While the explosions, murders, and action all have a high-powered feel to them, Cat's ability to shut down the cartel with a phone call highlights how little the Harrigan-Stevenson squabbles are in the big scheme of worldwide organized crime. It appears that both Irish criminal families may be influenced by groups with significantly more power than theirs. If Cat is indeed CIA, this could be the first clue to solving the enigma of Harry D'Souza's history. It's become abundantly evident that he is much more than Conrad's lapdog. Harry's almost unlimited Rolodex of contacts, favors to call in, and associates reflects someone with actual authority. Harry obviously clearly has a long history with Cat and recognizes the obvious ramifications of asking for a favor. That could be owing to their previous involvement in the arena of international shadow operations. Harry certainly has tactical military training, considerably beyond what one would receive by serving in a conventional branch of the military. Cat makes a big fuss about Harry owing her a favor after she saves Serafina Harrigan at the last minute, and based on his reaction, that debt could be tied to his skills or connections from the past. As MobLand approaches its season finale, it appears that Harry's former relationship with Cat McAllister may play a significant role. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.